This is the first and hopefully a series of devlogs for a game I'm currently calling Simulacrum, although that name is very much subject to change. Today I want to talk a little bit about the concept of the game and show the aesthetic style that I want to go for, as well as some basic UI design and layout. Next video I'll go in depth more about the way I'm planning to implement the game's mechanics. This game is based on my entry to the GMTK Game Jam 2020, Robo Wrangler. The basic idea is that you need to help a robot reach an exit in each level by building the level around it, then letting it play out. The robot has certain rules about how it moves. It can fall down a hole of any amount of spaces, but can only climb one space, and will turn around if it reaches a wall it cannot climb. There's a play mode where the robot moves, and an edit mode where you can edit the level, sort of similar to Mario Maker. I've also been throwing around ideas of adding different types of robot that have different rule sets for how they move, such as a spider mech that can climb walls, or perhaps placing multiple robots into each level, each with their own exit they must reach. Overall, I want to capture the feeling of Zachtronics games, like Infinifactory and Space Chem, while staying approachable. I want to simplify the style from Robo Wrangler as much as possible, so I'm using as few colours as I can. I'm using a 16x16 pixel tileset that I'm creating using Sprite, as well as a program called Tilesetter, which uses a few tiles that you draw to generate an entire tileset, saving a lot of time. For now, red represents blocks that you can edit or interact with, while black and white ones can't be changed. So here we are in Unity, and so far I only really have the UI implemented. So this was the original mockup that I did in Sprite, and then here's the final UI, which I think has turned out fairly well. For now it's separated into two tabs, Tools and Menu. Tools is everything you need to actually play the game. Menu is Settings, Level Select, and going back to the main menu. Then you have Edit and Play, which I've animated here as a sort of toggle with highlighting. Once we click this, we'd now be in play mode, and now we'd be in edit mode. So far, we have a list for items and things to place. These are just placeholder for now. We have different tools, so a draw tool, an erase tool, a select tool, and then a rotate tool. So each block has its name here, a set of attributes. There's a small description for each block, purely there just to add some extra interest and flavour. And then finally, we have the item's icon. I should be able to paint the tile set that I made in the editor using the Unity tile palette. Currently I only have the red tiles implemented, but I have full tiling in all directions, so you can make any shape that you would want. That's all I have currently, but I do have some backend work already completed for setting stuff on a grid. I'll go into more details about how the game world is actually going to function in the next video. Thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next video.